Hey, what's up, fantasy people? This is Tyler, Big Turd Ward, coming at you live from my garage, and this is the Fantasy Footballin' Show. Today's episode, Week 10, Thursday night player pause. I thought hurricane season was over. So, weather is the determining factor in tonight's game. So I'm going to go over that in a second, but first off, just want to let you guys know how you can help us. Sorry I sound crazy, I'm sick right now, but whatever. If you want to help this channel at all, we don't get anything out of it, but I mean, helps us sleep better at night, helps us have a better life, makes us really happy if you like and subscribe. If not, you can dislike and unsubscribe. But you have to subscribe first to do that, so whatever you want to do. If you want to leave comments, start sit questions, whatever you want. Tell us what we need to do better, what we're doing wrong, anything. So thank you so much for your participation. It's amazing. First off, let's go over the weather. So I got this off of the National Weather Channel or whatever. Today, during the day, it's like 25-mile-an-hour winds and stuff. But heading into tonight, we're going to get occasional showers with thunderstorms, also possible after 2 a.m. That's really late. Patchy fog. Low around 62, which isn't that bad. I mean, that's pretty... I wish it was 62. It's 26. Ugh. And then wind around 11 miles an hour with gust up to 18 miles an hour. So that's what we're going to be looking at tonight. And, we get wind all the time around here, 11 to 15 miles an hour, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. But once it hits 20, it's a pretty big deal. It starts messing with all my shade screens and everything. So... we want to monitor this. They're going to have a much better idea of the weather as the day goes on, but this is pretty accurate. So it's tough because, I'll talk about the players here in a second, but that's going to be the determining factor in a lot of these players. And so we're having Carolina versus Atlanta. Last time, these guys just went against each other 2 weeks ago. Scored like 70 points, so it's 71 points. Yeah, so the over and under for this game should be higher, but the weather is keeping it down. And that last game did go into overtime with that 62-yard bomb, Hail Mary pass to DJ Moore. So we can't expect any of that stuff again. So maybe you're looking like at a 21-28 game. So there are points to be scored here. So first off, PJ Walker. So he just threw for 317 yards and sorry guys. Just threw for 317 yards and 1 TD 2 weeks ago versus Atlanta. But that was good weather. And now we're in bad weather. I think that was actually in the dome, right? So since they're playing in Carolina, that means they played in Atlanta last, so that was in a dome. And then he had 15 points week 7, God, my throat's killing me. He had 15 points, week 7. And then that 21 points, the huge week against Atlanta, week 8. And then he came back week 9 and only completed 3 passes and had 2 interceptions, and he got pulled for Baker Mayfield. And Baker Mayfield actually did pretty well. Came in through 2 touchdowns. I thought Baker Mayfield was going to be the starting quarterback for today. I'm so sorry, guys, about my sickness. I'm just trying to get through this. My throat's killing me. And I also want to apologize about my last waiver show. I was doing a lot more research on who you should start, who's got the best opportunity this week. I just told you guys who you should pick up, but I didn't go over their schedules for this week. But man, I was I didn't even know I was sick yet, and it was bad. So, yeah. So anyways, Mayfield's not playing, which is great for all of the skill position people on the Carolina Panthers. I thought he was starting. And I was like, dude, you can't play DJ Moore. You can't play Terrace Marshall. I don't trust Baker Mayfield as far as I can throw him. So, man, I just spit on my garage. That's what happens. When you own your own garage, you can spit wherever you want, man. Dogs can poop wherever they want too, apparently. Oh, my God. I'm on sick leave right now from work. But I'm working. I'm working anyways. So, yeah, dude. You're going to pause on PJ Walker because you can't expect, Hail Marys and everything else. I wouldn't really mess around with it. I'm going to press play on Foreman. He went 26 for 118. That's a 3-touchdown week. That's when I went against him in my fantasy league. I lost by like, I don't know, not that much. It was so stupid. But there was no Hubbard that game. And then he followed that game by went for 7 for 23 at Cincinnati. But that whole game, man, they just got stymied by Cincinnati's defense. So you can't really say that. I mean, nobody threw for anything. It was just bad. And then, so the interesting thing, though, is that Hubbard, was supposed to be the starter as soon as Christian McCaffrey got traded. But Hubbard is still limited. He's supposed to play tonight, but he's still limited. So I expect Foreman to be the lead back and the goal line back. I'm expecting him to get, 10 to 15 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. That'd be great for one of my running backs on my team this year. So I really like Foreman. Press and play on him. And then Hubbard, like I was just saying, listed as questionable. He logged a full practice yesterday. Took 11 touches for 73 yards and a touchdown week 7 versus the Bucks when the week after Christian McCaffrey got shipped away and Hubbard was the lead back. I was trying to get Hubbard off the waivers, but I couldn't afford him. I like Hubbard. I just don't think that this week might not be the best for him. I think he might be limited. But if the weather is bad, dude, they're just going to run the hell out of the ball. Same thing with Atlanta Falcons. So if you want to start him, I don't blame you. You know what? I'm pressing play on Hubbard because I do like Hubbard. If he plays, you have to assume that they want to use him, and he's going to be getting 40% of the carries. I expect around 70 to 80 yards from Hubbard, and I'd give the touchdown to Foreman if I had to give one to. But I think Hubbard might catch a couple passes out of the backfield because he's more of a pass patching back. I kept on saying that, pass catching back. I'm sick. Oh, and it is literally 26 degrees in this garage right now. It's crazy, man. There's like ice everywhere. Woo! I need to go inside and watch some Home Improvement. That sounds so nice. So DJ Moore coming up. Press and play on DJ Moore. I thought the weather was going to be a lot worse. So like the guy I was just telling, I forgot his name. He was just asking me, man, who should I play? David Montgomery, Foreman, DJ Moore, and somebody else. And I was like, dude, I'm so afraid of DJ Moore because I thought Mayfield was playing in bad weather. I was like, I would never play DJ Moore. But now that I see the weather, like 11 miles an hour, light rain, or 3/4 of an inch is a lot of rain. But I could see DJ Moore having 8 catches or 7 catches. So I might need I thought the weather was going to be way worse. I actually need to go back and reply to that guy. I will after this. Sorry. So, yeah, I pressed play on DJ Moore. He's been averaging 9 targets a game since week 4. P.J. Walker is starting. Went 6 for 152 and a touchdown on 11 targets 2 weeks ago versus Atlanta, but that was the overtime, Hail Mary game, helmet off game. So, yeah. I'm playing DJ Moore. I don't know if I'd play him over Foreman. And I know David Montgomery hasn't been doing anything, but David Montgomery, they've been scoring so many points. And I know he's getting vultured by Justin Fields and Herbert. But, man, you could see a huge game from David Montgomery, and it's like that would suck so bad to miss out on that. This is his best matchup all year, so it would suck not to start him. Oh, that is so tough, man. That was the toughest start-sit question I've had in so long. I'm acting like I did this forever, dude. It's been 2 months. Here we go, though. I'm going to think about that more and write him back. I think he wrote me back, so. Pressing play on DJ Moore. I'm pressing pause on Terrace Marshall. He got 9 targets, 87 yards 2 weeks ago versus Atlanta. And he caught a touchdown this last week from Baker Mayfield. But with the weather as it is, I just kind of want to start one pass catcher from Carolina because I could see them just trying to run the hell out of the ball just like the Falcons. So it's more of like an opportunity thing. If the weather was good, I like Terrace Marshall. He's been on my waiver show. But weather dependent, like I said, dude, this whole weather thing is just kind of throwing everything for a loop. It just sucks. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott, I was like, dude, start Ezekiel Elliott. But Ezekiel Elliott isn't even sure if he's going to play on Sunday. So it's so tough when you have these Thursday night questions and the people that you're wondering about aren't even sure if they're going to play or not, So it's like I always say start the healthier player. because I have not done that before, and I just burned my. It sucks, dude. It sucks when you wait and you start somebody. It's like, what are you going to be more upset about? You know, like starting that. That's just how I operate a lot of fantasy football stuff. Is what's easier to live with if it does not work out. So Terrace. Woo! Terrace Marshall Jr. I'm pressing pause on. But yes, it's just sitting less of weather is all right, but I'm probably not doing that anyways. And then I was checking to see who the tight end was for this team. Tommy Tremble, super cool name. Double T squared. 2 for 17 2 weeks ago against the Falcons, but he has 2 touchdowns in the last 3 games. Not many targets. I think 4 targets, 1 target last 3 games. But 2 touchdowns, man. And for the last 3 games, that's pretty amazing for a tight end. I never even heard of this guy before. So if you want to, if you're in some super deep league, you might want to check this dude out. I'm pressing pause on him because I don't even know who this dude is. But he's got an awesome name, and he's got 2 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. You might want to pay attention to him. Pressing pause on Panthers defense. Last 3 games, they've scored 8, 5, and -1. So hurricane weather can always change everything, but this is not the hurricane weather I thought it was. I just like saying I thought hurricane season was over because of, what's that, Pineapple Express movie? It's really funny. So, there you go. And then last, Eddy Pineiro. He's the kicker for Carolina, and he's averaged, 5 points a game since week 4. So, yeah, you're not starting that, dude. Not enough opportunities for kickers in this offense. So anyways, I know this was short, but man, I'm sick. And again, I want to do a lot more research and stuff on my waiver shows and everything, but I felt like crap, man. So, and sorry to that dude about the situation with the start sit. It's it's a very difficult situation, especially I don't know who your other wide receivers are. And I was telling you, I wouldn't want to start DJ Moore and Deontay on the same team because it caps your upside. But hey, man, if you're getting through the buys and stuff, you might need to do that. So I'll talk to you about it in a minute. Thanks so much, and let's hope next time you see me, I am well enough to drink a ton of beer tomorrow night. So I'm probably going to do it regardless. Maybe it'd make me feel great. Yeah, but right now I'm pretty sick. So good luck out there tonight, and I will talk to you later.